Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on KPAX, Montana's news leader.
Good evening, I'm Kent Lutzen. According to Northwest Energy, about 1,320 customers are without power near Plains. We'll have more on this tonight at 10. Today is the last day of Wellness Weekend at the Paws Up Resort. The weekend was focused on both relaxation and being active. Guests were able to participate in many activities such as yoga and then were treated to artfully crafted meals from two amazing chefs. MTN's Lauren Heiser joins us live with more. Lauren.
Thanks, Kent. The resort's executive chef, Ben Jones, and his team spent weeks preparing a cohesive menu that he believes will help guests improve their health and their lives.
Your health and wellness, I'm sorry to say, but it starts in your gut. And if you don't think that way, maybe it's something to look at. Maybe it's something to do a little research, check it out. What could I change about how I'm eating that's going to make me feel better? And most people who are doing health and wellness weekends already know that. And they appreciate that.
Olivia Donovan, the executive chef for Plonk here in Missoula, was invited to create a menu of her own as well. Both chefs believe it's important to get their ingredients close to home, so the majority of each meal was sourced locally. Donovan focused on creating a family-style meal for guests this evening. All of the protein included was sourced locally.
I think that in Montana there is such a great opportunity for people to be supporting the local farmers and the local food movement.
Donovan said she called on all of her past experience, both personal and professional, to create her menu. Reporting live, I'm Lauren Heiser, MTN News. Now back to you.
Thanks, Lauren. The 2017 fire season was extraordinarily brutal on Montana's forest and ecosystem. With over 1 million acres burned, many hunters find themselves without their traditional hunting grounds. The beginning of rifle season for deer and elk means hunters are back out in forest to gather venison or the big buck. Most active fires have associated land or road closures, which means some public lands, trails, and roads will be off limits to hunters. With many burned areas across western Montana, hunters are noticing how fire season has impacted the concentration of hunters in non-burned areas, leaving them crowded.
We have to be way more careful about where we shoot, where we aim, how we do different things.
Shooting lanes.
Yeah.
So we had to go to a few different areas because
Hunters should check
areas that did get burned up and stuff. So we had to do a lot more scouting and stuff. But what we've noticed is there are areas that are huntable and stuff. It's getting hit pretty hard by more people because you're sort of limited now.
Hunters should check with FWP for closures and restrictions before going to hunt. After an outbreak in chronic wasting disease, Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks is adding an additional checkpoint in the Billings area. The good news is that FWP says they have never found chronic wasting disease in big game animals. The disease has been found in some states close to and bordering Montana, and that's made testing even more important this year. FWP runs check stations to collect biological information. Chronic wasting disease was found in elk on a game farm in Phillipsburg in 1999, but never in wild animals. According to FWP, it's most likely to be found in mule deer, but it's also possible for whitetail, elk, and moose to get chronic wasting disease.
In this particular area of the state, we don't believe there's a lot of cross-border movement. But we don't know that for sure. So we are going to test animals in all of the areas that border Wyoming this year. And if we do have CWD, those are the areas we're most likely to find it.
The disease has been found in animals in Colorado, Wyoming, and South Dakota. For those hunters out there this week, it's expected to be a beautiful next few days. Let's go to our meteorologist, Russ Thomas, for more. Russ?
Yes, right. By and large, the week ahead is looking very nice. There is one little blip in the radar, but that's coming up in the middle of the week. In the meantime, we're looking at our First Security Bank ICAM, and certainly an ominous picture, but we are going to see improving conditions, and we're going to see them pretty soon here as our sky will continue to clear out. Take a look at our lake wind advisory, still in effect through 8 p.m. this evening, so a couple more hours there. Winds west 15 to 25, gusting up to 40. Of course, the lake water's choppy, and other areas breezy as well, but those winds will die down overnight. Tonight, we'll have your complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Russ. For the 6th consecutive year, trumpeter swans were released in the Madison Valley. And in this week's Outdoor Report, Winston Greeley tells us how the restoration of swans is due to one ranch's conservation efforts.
Last month, 4 trumpeter swans were released on the Granger Ranch's Odell Creek. This release is part of a multi-year effort to restore breeding trumpeters to the Madison Valley.
And because the habitat has developed so well, it's just a benefit at many levels that we see these birds on the landscape that provide an indication that we've got some very healthy habitat, and that habitat has been the contribution of many, many people.
The return of swans to this valley would not have been possible without the conservation efforts of the Granger Ranch and multiple organizations here on Odell Creek.
Our efforts were largely based around restoring the historic wetland and restoring the floodplain and the water table.
In the 1950s, Odell Creek was straightened and altered to create grazing pastures for cattle. But starting more than a decade ago, efforts began to restore the creek to a more natural state.
It's been a huge surprise to me to see how quickly the area has restored, to see the response of so many different species. We have identified over 130 bird species, 200 plant species. The water temperature is improved. The fishery is clearly better.
The Odell Creek restoration has not only helped fish and wildlife, but benefited a working cattle ranch and the local community.
Here in the Madison Valley, we do get a lot of visitation, a lot of tourism, and a lot of those people want to hunt, fish, hike, look at the scenery, and what we've done on this ranch with our conservation efforts have improved all those values, not only for our operation, but really for the entire valley.
I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.
And we'll be right back after this break.